Hello. Alright, so I'm coming in to do the full moon reading. Alright, so it is um gonna hit here tomorrow, or shortly, the 3rd of July. Okay, and it's in Capricorn, which is a cardinal earth sign. Okay, so Capricorn is represented by the goat. Okay, it's actually a sea goat, not a mountain goat, which I thought it was a mountain goat. But a sea goat is something, of course, we have not seen, right? Not at least in our dimension. Okay, so we never know what is deep below the ocean, but it is about strength, tenacity, unfortunately, some stubbornness in there as well, and just like determination is a big focus for the Capricorn. So when the full moon comes in, it's about things that you are wanting to release that you may have been um, really holding on tight to. Okay, so for like certain habits or certain um, mindsets that you've been holding on to, now is the time to release them. And it's perfect because it's coming right here at the midpoint of the year. So big changes can be made for the last 6 months, okay? I'm just going to read this real quick, okay? Because it says, how does a full moon in Capricorn affect people? So it says, it gives you a strong urge to be productive, to purge, to detox, okay? Um, to remain calm and composed as well, okay? Also being efficient and setting practical goals that are also realistic, okay? So, of course, when you have your mind set on something, most of the time people, especially if you're a fixed sign or like a cardinal sign, you know, someone who is just like very determined, they're not going to drop a commitment, okay? So, with that being said, we're going to just jump into the energy read, okay, as far as the moon in regards to things that we need to work on, things that we need to release, things that we need to um, improve on, okay. So we're going to look at Soul Journey, and let's just see what comes up. I got a couple other ones that's going to be, try not to make it too deep of a reading, but I was feeling like it needs to be a deep reading, okay? So let's see. Soul Journey, what do we need to know here? Ooh, wow. Now this came out the Death card. So it says, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings, okay? So in regards to the reading, death meaning putting an ending to those habits, those mindsets, those mentalities, those behaviors, okay? It's in the red zone. So it's dealing with our root chakra. Could be things that we were taught, could be things that we have learned over the years that are, old, outdated ways of thinking, okay? It's hard to break those cycles. So once we learn that endings are merely beginnings, okay? What else? Ooh. Discipline, okay? That's a big one. I know I need discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to, okay? So yeah, it's going to take discipline to change our ways, change our eating habits, change our, you know, music, something simple like that. Change our thought patterns. It's going to take discipline. It's not going to be easy to break. It's like you can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? You can. It's just going to take a lot of work. So let's see what else do we need to know. Soul Journey, when it comes to this full moon. Whoa. Okay. So this fell. Oh, ooh, freedom. Okay. So it says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So the way that fell out really quick, it's like, hey, if we really just put in the steps that we need to take, universe is going to bring it in and do the rest and give us freedom, okay, from our challenges. Yeah, grief. Okay, so some of us may have been experiencing grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, so again, grief and death usually is around the same time because it's like you're going to be separated from someone or something. It's like, I feel a sorrow, I feel a sadness for this. I can't have it anymore. Patience. Okay, it's going to take patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yes. So, let's see. That's our soul journey here for the month of July. That's really good. And that's for anybody that's doubting themselves. Don't doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Okay, that's for somebody. Now, we're going to step a little bit deeper into the dark mirror, just so we can see some of the things that we might be needing to face. Okay, so dark mirror, just in the metaphysical world, is where you see you can scry through it, you can see or talk to different spirits if you do that type of thing. I don't recommend it, but in the case of this, it's saying looking at the dark side of yourself, okay? So what comes up with the dark mirror? What we need to work on here? Whoa. Okay, I was just about to say something. That's what happened. Let's see. These two might be very important. Bride in a cage. Okay. So, some of us could be married, actually, and you feel this way. You feel trapped, or you feel like it wasn't really maybe the best decision for you. Okay. In a more general sense, it could be where you're having regrets or you're having some type of second guessing yourself. You're second guessing yourself, okay? Hold the line. All right, thank you. So, going back to this, it could be like you did something for show, okay? And you're not really pleased when it boils down to it or underneath the surface, okay? You know, you could be putting on a front that, oh, I'm so happy, everything's like this, like that, okay? Look closely, skeleton. So, or this could be in another sense, like you have everything on the outside where everybody thinks that, you actually do have it all put together. And then deep down inside, you feel empty. Okay. Now, this one came up too. Interesting. Blinded to the pain. So this one is about taking so many shots, taking so many hits that you don't even feel it anymore. Okay? So, now what's cute about this, check out the moon. It's both in the same energy right here. So, we're not quite at this point yet, because of course we're at the full moon right now. But it's saying you may have been already thinking about these things for some time now, okay? And now it's actually being brought to the forefront. So with this right here, you have to learn how to actually release. Because if you can see, she's actually crying right here. So, and this is a 13. So that's an interesting number, right? Usually like an unlucky number, supposedly. So in this case, yeah, you have to like shed a skin. You have to transform. The moon is talking about detoxing, releasing, okay, on both sides here. So if you feel this way trapped, you have to release yourself, okay? If you feel this way, like you're taking on so much, you have to finally release and let yourself feel vulnerable, okay? That's deep. Now, we're going to move on to the language of letting go, okay? And then we're going to end up with the Moonology. And I'm going to just do a plug for my social media, okay? So, Class A Connection with the K, of course. And that's on Facebook, Instagram. I don't use Twitter, but I use IG, TikTok, okay? And YouTube, of course. So, putting up everything that I had up here. So, I can get a clean slate. We'll just see what comes out with these when it comes to letting go of things, releasing things, okay? Because these are just like inspirational messages. So what we need to let go, language of letting go. What do we need to let go? Okay. Alright. 2 of those came out. So it says, today I will work at loving myself unconditionally. God, please help me let go of self-loathing and other unproductive behaviors. Today, I want to hold myself in high self-esteem. I know I can do so with your help. Okay? So it says, loving myself unconditionally. Alright? Yeah, of course, we all made mistakes. We all have things that we wish we could take back or not have to deal with. But we gotta love ourselves unconditionally. Ooh, you heard the thunder? Okay. And the other one says, today I will ask God to help me take healthy risks. I ask for assistance in letting go of my fear of failure and success. I will ask for help in fully living my life so that I can start experiencing all the wonderful parts of my journey. Alright, so taking risks. Yep. And it's scary. I don't like taking risks too much either. But it's like if you don't make a move, you're going to just be stuck in the same spot. So you got to do something sometimes, right? Now, we're ending off with the Moonology manifesting. Okay. See what messages come up here. So what do we need to know here with the Moonology? Full moon is out. It's about to rain. I haven't seen it. I saw it a couple of days ago and it wasn't really full. But again, the energy is out 3 days before and 3 days after. And look, we got a Capricorn card. It says, unleash your kindest self. Okay? So, that's again dealing with loving yourself unconditionally. You gotta love yourself first before you can love anyone. What else here for the Moonology? Okay. Ooh, it's a Gemini card. Says, clear your mind. So, this, again, full moon is about releasing. So you need to clear your mind, unleash your kindest self. What else? Ooh, okay. That one fell on the ground. Says, go for it. Okay. So that's that. We're going to be in that position where we need to take risks. We need to go for it. Anything else? No. Okay. This one says, work through your feelings. Okay. Yep. That's what we were talking about with the dark mirror. It's some things that might be deep, some things that we don't want to face. Okay. We got to work through it. Okay. What else? Oh, detoxify. Yep. That's what we were talking about too. Purging things, putting things, actually even detox just like your body, right? Your home, clean up real good while you got a few days off. It's real good energy here. So y'all have a wonderful night. Have a happy 4th of July.